Hello everyone, following us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. So today we are at the inaugural session of Digitalk hosted by Morocco World News. We are at TechTech, Marrakesh, first days of TechTech, the African biggest tech event on the continent, talking about AI, machine learning, with different enterprises coming from different countries, different continents. And today with the Digitalk, which is a Morocco World News flagship initiative, inviting experts from different domains linked to digital to come talk about whatever touched digitalization. Digitalization in workplace, digitalization of society, digitalization of our health, of our way of doing things. So for this first session, I'm hosting Asma Alaoui, who is founder of VEEZEN, a well-being mental health startup based here in Morocco. So today, I guess you already guessed the title. So today we're talking about the mental health, how AI and machine learning can help leverage not only awareness but also prevent depression. We know that today's workplace is not only challenging but complex due to demanding connectivity, 24/7 connectivity, demanding tight deadline on different demands. So today, and sometime, most of the time, these demanding can be very not only challenging for people but also for employees and even employers. So to discuss all these challenges, I will invite my host, Asma Alaoui, to present herself and to dive into the subject. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me today. It's my pleasure to talk about well-being and mental health in the workplace. Well, before starting, let's make a difference between all the AI hype and the reality. So to create a supportive environment in the workplace, we have first to work on our culture. AI is coming as a tool to enhance a feel-good culture that is already implemented in the company. So how we work on that? At VEEZEN, we work on three main steps or three main dimensions. The first one is how to stay aware of this. So there is a pressure on employees on learning how to implement AI on their daily work. So all this stay aware, we can do it in a traditional way with humans, with doctors, with psychologists, psychiatrists, through conferences, through workshops. And then the AI come as a tool to support all this. Then, once we've worked on the stay aware for employees, we can move to speak up. We need to create a culture that is really open and where talking about mental health is okay. That means we have support from top leaders, from managers, talking themselves about mental health and well-being. So this is the second one. And the third one is step out. So how we help our employees to step out if we are feeling depressed, feeling anxiety, feeling like we are going to have a burnout, what is the right tools to use and how to help employees to express their feelings.
Interesting, very interesting. Like here, not only you talk about leveraging the AI tools to help the human work in the field, human work by psychiatrists, by psychologists, and
Yes.
Also to leverage it at the workshop and conferences level, but also to allow, employees to speak up and
Yes.
to speak up about, because if there is one thing particularly in the African context, here in Africa, in Morocco, broadly speaking in Africa, is that sometimes there is this stigmatization about mental health. What do you think that so far, what are the work that have been done on the continent, broadly speaking, but also in Africa, in this awareness of mental well-being awareness, generally speaking?
Okay, so there are companies already working on this field, activists as well, pushing to have awareness and on this topic, and not to take this topic as something taboo or stigma. And this is done, of course, in Africa, in the MENA region, but also worldwide, because anyone taking the risks to talk about their mental health is somehow exposed, because it's the career that is at stake. It's the promotions, it's the the judgment as well. So it's really difficult to talk and then to expect to have a career acceleration. It's something really difficult everywhere. So how do we deal with this, and how to push our employees to talk about their mental health?
Interesting, very interesting. So which will lead me directly to my second question. Now you talk about not only for the employee to allow them or to make them comfortable to speak up, to say when things are not going, or if they are going through some challenges, some difficulties, and we talk about how we can leverage the AI tool to do so. So here, I guess what is important when it comes to mental well-being, it is the prevention instead of when it happened to try to cure it. So how can these tools, AI, machine learning, be used for early prevention and provide sometimes personalized, because people have different well-being issues, so sometimes to have the personalized well-being resources adapted to employees?
Okay, so we can do this by implementing continuous listening, what we call continuous listening, through different AI tools. It could start from mood detection, simple mood detection, sending emails or through chatbots to ask your employees how they're feeling today. Are they feeling happy and unhappy, and why? And these are anonymous tools, so it enhances the confidentiality, of course, and also the ability to talk and not to talk for a solution, because we know that HR will find some solutions after this, and also to talk to improve the way we are interacting in the company at all levels of the company. So what we do is through the mood detection, we do analysis, and it's not just a survey that you will receive in your email, but it could also be an interview. Can you imagine 1 hour interview with a person, all the learnings that you will have within the company? And also, when there is only one interview to screen, to analyze, it's easy. But imagine you're having interviews with 30% in the company. It will be really a lot of work to do. And this is how we implement AI to work on the analysis of all these interviews. And sometimes we are spotting some harassment cases. And this is
through these analyses, you
Yes.
can spot some harassment in order to prevent them.
Absolutely, yeah, and even before we can spot aggressive emails, we can spot non-inclusive talks. This we do it in the same time where we are doing mood detection. We can also have tools implemented in the company, in the workspace, to follow the emails, follow the discussions on chatbots, etc. And one of the best use cases of this is actually Microsoft. They've been advising managers on the way they are using emails during the weekends, on the time employees are spending working during the weekends, which is not something really good.
Exactly.
When a manager is sending one email, then you have 100 of emails coming after, because all the team is working on this.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Going?
So yes, apart from mood detection, we have the chatbot implementation and also learning about people and about teams. Okay, this is very important to have these 3 points interacting. So we have a great learning experience. So starting from the continuous learning, which is really stressing employees now, because we all want to be long life learners, especially that nowadays things are going really quick, you know? We don't have time to catch up on all technologies. So HR need to create a supportive environment to help everyone not to be outdated in terms of technologies.
And we can help ourselves with AI tools in order to catch up this technology also rates.
Absolutely, yeah, because there is something very positive about AI. Today, when we are going to the office, we know that we have AI as a tool. So it's an augmented version of us, right?
Exactly.
You know that your emails will be written quickly. You know that you'll have all this support on automated tasks. And this will leave you time to do tasks, more creative tasks,
Exactly.
probably to invest in building relationships with your colleagues. So AI is here for us to be less stressed, right? But we have all these limitations that we need really to be aware of and to address.
Definitely, and specifically talking about these limitations that now we will have time to dive into some of them. We'll talk about not only some of the advantages, which are not small advantages of AI, which is like tools to be used and not to be used by. And I think, like you mentioned, not only AI is not judgmental, not only like it is unbiased and 24/7 hours accessible, but sometimes what is concerning about this AI tool, machine learning and other stuff is that how can these tools be used ethically and effectively to complement human listening? Because sometimes what is also important, what is also interesting, is that it's not all about being listened, but to feel that you're being listened to someone who went through the same experience.
Absolutely.
And someone who can relate to what you're saying.
Yes.
So how can we leverage these technological tools in order they do not replace this human interaction, which is also very critical of our civilization, of our culture. We're, first of all, as they say, social animals.
Absolutely. Thank you for this question. It's really straight to the point. So AI is not here to duplicate the work humans are doing. AI is a way to assess the mood, to have a dashboard on well-being for CEOs, for leaders, to know how to manage their teams. But then the most important question is, what are we doing when we have the results of all these studies? We are doing mood surveys, we are doing well-being surveys, and people are taking the risks to talk with AI, okay? But if nothing happens, people will stop, because the first thing is the talks you have around in the workplace. If somebody takes the risk to say, I am harassed, and nothing happens, do you think other employees will talk again?
Definitely not.
No, they will say they are just using this for data, but nothing comes out. So you have to create a supportive culture to help people talk, and just after, to implement solutions. So the solutions we are implementing at VEEZEN for the part of Step Out is to create a place which is a feel-good zone, and to have a V-box in this place using VR technologies to help you do mindfulness, meditation, to probably sometimes doing sport, you know, or arts. So this is really a great implementation, and of course AI will help you identify what are the next action for me. I am using AI to say that I think I have a burnout, but then what is coming next?
Yeah, what else?
Yeah, so the chatbot will help you also to identify the right psychiatrist for you.
So sometimes it's, if I understand you well, it is more of also to have not only being understood, but to also have supportive initiative. Like after being understood, I say something like the example you take of harassment, like feeling harassed or being harassed, and prove it and telling it if there is nothing coming out of it.
Yes.
You want or other colleagues won't have the same step, the same initiative.
Yes. So that's why before implementing any initiative, we should be very careful about how we are communicating this to employees. It's not we are following all what you're doing through emails, through chatbots, but we are here to support you as an individual for your career, for your professional life as well. And this is how we are using your data. And this is actually, it has been proven in different companies. When we are asking employees how they feel and why, is this problem linked to your personal life or to professional life, we give them the choice between answering and being anonymous. But they prefer, guess what? They prefer to say their name, because they want to draw the attention of the HR on their own problem,
On their situation.
And they are waiting for some solution for this. So even if AI is giving us the possibility to be very confidential, to talk anonymously, but we see that employees prefer to give their names, and that is really something important.
And bold also, actually, very
Yes.
very bold initiative. And okay.
So they are more result oriented. They really need solutions. And as a company, we are working to implement personalized solution. One thing is very important about AI is the ability to give you a personalized journey. Today, when we go to the office, we are using outdated platforms.
Exactly.
Like we are still going to the intranet portal. We are going to send an email to the HR director to ask for this, or to the manager. No, thanks to chatbots, we have to go to the employee, like to meet the employee where he is. We don't ask him to go to intranet platform. He can ask the chatbot about his onboarding, about his pension, about so many other questions. And employees really want to have this new experience in their workplace.
So employees can due to because of those chatbots to just
Yes.
say we can make let's say the road the other way around. Instead of the employees going to the manager or to the HR that something is going wrong,
We bring the work.
It can be on the other way around, which is very interesting. And here I want to ask you, and you just mentioned that technology is going quick. It's going very quick. It's going at a phenomenal level when it comes to revolution, when it comes to, and today we are at GITEX, we have had the pleasure to meet some of these, I don't know, creative AI, creative machine learning systems that's really like day by day revolutionizing like every sector, every domain of our life, of human life and above. And this question will be more of a perspective. How do you envision, let's say, the future of workplace, generally speaking, and how we can put mental well-being and mental health question or issue at the stake of this ever-evolving technological era?
Okay, so here I can refer to a study done by HR.com, I think, and they were asking people how the same question. And asking the first question was, do you think that chatbots will be used in the near future as a basic of HR? 60% said yes, we will have this chatbot implemented. So chatbots will really change our daily experience, user experience as employee. That's for sure. Then we have things that will disturb the workplace, and it's robots. We already see this in Asia, in UK, US, robots in the workplace. We at VEEZEN, we have a robot to suggest to employees to take a break, to ask about their mood today, to have a healthy lifestyle by suggesting to have water, to do exercise, to take a VR headset. So this is something we are implementing in the workplace. So this is now, this is not the future, but like today.
Now, yeah.
So the near future is about using AI, of course, but also to influence leaders to use it. That's really a difficult point. Because if we don't have an endorsement of this culture of well-being through the environment, of course, and also the AI, the technology, the right environment and the right technology, we will be stuck. We need the endorsement of leaders. So us, as HR professionals, we need to be able to influence them, and then to have this influence on all the company culture.
Interesting.
But don't forget that, of course, we always need to build the culture first. How do you build this culture? We go back to dimensions like purpose, finding a common purpose, and then AI will be here to enhance this, because we are training AI models to your purpose of your company. It's not a generative answer, but AI is trained on your own culture, with your own vision, with your own values. So these chatbots or robots will be able to answer you as an employee, but with your brand, with
they adapt. Let's see, they adapt to the workplace. They adapt to the brand,
Absolutely.
to the culture, to the philosophy.
And not only, and also when we are implementing this feel-good culture, there is not only the purpose, but there is also other dimensions of impact, how we are impacting the world, how we are working together as a group, not alone, and other dimensions we are implementing like focus, mindfulness, vitality, how to enhance vitality. And this is something that couldn't be done by AI, you know? The robot will come to you, will tell you, let's exercise, but it will not exercise at your place, you know?
Yeah.
So, and also push a culture of authenticity. Authenticity is something important. You need to be yourself. Today we are like finding, he is a toxic boss. He doesn't want to be toxic, you know? He just have a lot of pressure, and he thinks this is the way to lead people, to manage people. We just need to work with him. Actually, if he's like this, nobody is teaching him the way to be a new manager, a new leader, integrating empathy in your
way of leading other people.
Absolutely. Valuing failure, because sometimes failure is something that will lead you to success, and it's even important to have innovation, to have creativity in the workplace. So yeah, I just want to go back to this feel-good culture that is really important to have a supportive and healthy workplace. Then when we implement this, we could talk about AI, about virtual reality, machine learning. We could partner with all the startups, companies out there, choose our way, but first, fix your culture.
Let's come to the basic, the culture.
The culture.
All go to the culture.
Absolutely.
So I guess on that word we will end this discussion. Thank you very much, dear Asma, for not only this insight, very thoughtful insight, and I hope that people not only employee looking at, listening to us, and also employers also listening to us and looking at, have learned more about this whole AI integration to the workplace in order not only to leverage it, but also to put it in the service of mental health and employees' well-being. So thank you very much. This was the first session of our Digitalk, which will keep going for these 3 days at GITEX in Marrakech. Thank you very much.